Yo, what's good, Glitch Squad? I might sound a little tired today, as always, because I am tired. I just came from running 1v1s, you know what I'm saying? Took a shower, ate, stuff like that. Having not the best day right now, you know what I'm saying? But, had to come through and make some content for y'all boys. We still going for the daily uploads, no matter what, man. You may notice that this clip on this background gameplay is kind of reused. This one I already used in the video. I ain't have time to record a new one, and it would have took a lot of time, and I'm trying to go to sleep early today. But again, shout out to the Koski members always coming through, showing support and stuff, man. Shout out to Hellblaze and the newest addition. Sorry if I butcher your name, oh boy. Shoya Ishida, man. Welcome to the Koski, man. You know, straight love over here, bro. But I ain't finna hold you guys for too long, man. One more thing is a lot of you guys aren't subscribed. Like a good amount of you guys that watch my videos aren't subscribed, and you guys are not liking the vids, man. So just make sure just check right before you leave the video, or right now, just check, you know what I'm saying. Make sure you sub to the channel with notifications on, man, and make sure you like the vids, man, because it just motivates me to continue to keep uploading, man. And I know you guys rocking with the series, man. And I also want to thank you guys. I think right now I'm at like 18 subs. I want to thank you guys for getting me to 18 subs. I was really reaching for 15, but you guys got me up to 18. I really appreciate that, man. And shout out to all y'all boys, man. Appreciate the support. And my first video, the first part of this series is already at 100 views, and I really appreciate that, man. Y'all really sharing the content. A lot of people are watching the content, man. I appreciate that a lot, man. So without further ado, we're gonna dive right in. We left off with Naruto being kind of surrounded by the leaf ninja, not by the leaf ninja, by the leaf ninja and the and all the Kages, because they're fearful of Naruto's power. They're fearful of him trying to take over their lands and his village becoming too powerful. So normally it wouldn't be that much of a problem. Naruto could handle every Kage easily, but in the midst of battle, Naruto used. Also, I got some good ideas from the comment section about the lightning style he should use. I don't know. I low key kind of forgot it, but I'm gonna check after this episode. I think it was like God Slayer, something like that. Yeah, I think it was like God Slayer. So shout out to Shoya Ishida and y'all boys for bringing that up, man. Appreciate it. So yeah, he kind of he's in a heated battle. He uses lightning style God Slayer. It takes out 3 of the Kages. They're completely, like, 3 of the Kages are eliminated. The only Kages remaining is the Raikage, the 4th Hokage Minato, and Gaara's father, the Hokage of the village hidden in the sand. Those are the only 3 Kages remaining. All the other Kages are dead. All right. So with one attack, Naruto has killed 3 Kage, and Kushina, knowing, seeing what's going on here, has prepared for this day and found a secret Uzumaki seal that's used to seal great powerful enemies, and it was the seal used on Kaguya, but she's not as strong as Hagoromo and them, so she can't perform it like to the extent of that. But she told the others that if the rest of the Kage poured their chakra into her, and all the shinobi put their chakra into her, they might have a chance of sealing Naruto away for good. And they used the sealing jutsu on Naruto. Naruto, not expecting them to have such a powerful sealing jutsu, is kind of sucked, like, is slowly being sealed, like half his body is being sucked into the seal. And before this could happen, Momoshiki, his father, seeing this, gives him a little bit of help, and I'm not gonna explain how, because I don't know my damn self, but he gives him a little help, and Naruto's able to break away from the seal, and they only were able to seal a little bit of Naruto, a good, like, let's say 30% of Naruto's chakra, and Naruto could easily get it back. But right now, Naruto has never been this low on chakra. He is injured and he is very exhausted, so he has to retreat. And during his retreat, he and the ninja hidden from the village hidden in the moon, Mitsuki and them, they're in the way, and they found a very interesting individual. Naruto knows this individual as one of the Jinchuriki. I forgot what tail Jinchuriki she is, but she is one of the Jinchuriki. And for the first time ever, Naruto kind of takes a liking to her. Naruto really likes petite females, if you get what I mean. And of course, you guys have been requesting it for a long time. I'm talking about Fu. Naruto meets Fu and takes an interest in her, and Fu instantly falls in love with Naruto because in this timeline, Naruto doesn't have horns and pale skin. He's a very attractive male, and he's a very interesting specimen. And they take a little because Fu has been kicked out of her village because they don't want her anymore, and she kind of like they told her they don't want her anymore, but she's still a military asset, and she kind of just took that to heart and ran away, and Naruto found her. Naruto, interested in Fu, asked Fu if she wants to join his village and be a chunin in his village because Fu is not strong enough to be a jonin in Naruto's village yet. But she'll get there. Naruto asked Fu if she wants to be a chunin in Naruto's village. And Naruto, being the blunt person he is, because he's never had these types of feelings for anybody before. He's had sex with Tazuna's the bridge builder's daughter. He slept with her before. He's had sex. He knows how it feels, but he's never had a deep feeling of love for anybody. And Naruto asked her to join the village, and Fu says yes. And catching Fu off guard, Naruto asks Fu to marry him, and everybody is just like, none of you, they don't even know what to say because she's just met the person. So Naruto, thinking this is a common thing and not realizing kind of how important marriage is, kind of asks this, and Fu is in love with Naruto, but she says we have to get to know each other a little bit more first. And that is what's gonna happen. Well, Fu decides to go back to the village with Naruto, and they start their little romance while Naruto is planning on how to take his revenge on all the villagers. Naruto now has a somewhat mastery of the Rinnegan. It's kind of we're gonna do a kind of a time skip for about a month. The other villagers have taken crazy damage from Naruto, and just the tuning. Just the beginning. Let me make this clear. Just the beginning of his village has caused crazy damages and injuries to the other villagers, and with this, they're very scared of Naruto, and they're taking their time to recover and trying to like charge up the seal this time with chakra beforehand and try to catch Naruto off guard. But again, Momoshiki comes through and clutch. Naruto's having half his chakra sealed off. Momoshiki gives him another tiny little piece of the chakra fruit, which gives Naruto complete mastery of the Rinnegan. And Mitsuki, while in the village, knowing Naruto's real plan, was able to snatch Hinata's eyes. Yes, it was Hinata. I don't know if none of y'all really guessed, but it was Hinata. Mitsuki snatched Hinata's eyes while Menma wasn't protecting her, and even if Menma was protecting her, he was beaten up from the fight from the previous fight, so he couldn't do anything about it. It was more like while Mito wasn't protecting her, because her and Mito are best friends. So now Hinata is blind, she's injured, and she's basically unable to use the Byakugan. She completely snatches her eyes out. He doesn't try to do it humanely. He doesn't, none of that. He completely snatches Hinata's eyes out and takes away her Byakugan. And with the eyes, Naruto has been training for a long time with the newly unlocked Tenseigan. And he's not completely mastered it, but he has access to the Tenseigan chakra cloak. But he can't use it for a long amount of time. With the Tenseigan chakra cloak, Naruto has enough power to beat everybody on the earth one-on-one. Actually, he could take 25 Jonin on just by himself. And that's without even using the chakra cloak. So just try to guess how much chakra he really has and how much more powerful he is with this cloak. So in this time, Naruto and Fu's relationship has been furthering, and actually Fu is pregnant with Naruto's child. Like Naruto, they didn't have to get married to have sex. They like to sleep together. Fu really didn't. She's not too deep into that type of mindset. Naruto didn't really care either. So on accident, kind of, Fu is about, I'm gonna say, 4 months pregnant with Naruto's son. They don't have a name for him yet, but comment down in this comment section down below what you think the name of Naruto's first child should be, and whether it should be a boy or a girl. Let me know down in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section down below. And Fu being 3 months pregnant, she trained while not knowing she was pregnant, so she's gotten way stronger. She's strong enough to be considered a Jonin in Naruto's village, and she's pretty powerful. Like, she has complete mastery over her Jinchuriki. She could go into the full Jinchuriki itself, and I mean, she's just goated right now. She's stronger than she right now. She's stronger than the last arc of Naruto Sasuke. So like Sage like Sage Path Sasuke with the Rinnegan and everything. Naruto is very close to unlocking his Rinnegan, but he is not there yet. He needs a little bit more training and a little bit more time to unlock it. And while unlocking it, let me know down in the comment section below what you think his Rinnegan ability should be. And with the Rinnegan now, Naruto's crazy powerful Mangekyo ability, I gave him that powerful sword. Don't think I forgot. His ability just got better and better. So now he has completely mastered the sword technique, and now he has full control over it. He could draw it out at any point in time. It doesn't even take chakra anymore, and it can kill 15 shinobi with one slash. 15 Jonin shinobi with one slash. And that's without even infusing chakra into it. But Naruto at this point is ready to enact his revenge on the other villages, and he's ready. He was gonna hold off until his child was born to take over the world, but he's ready and he has everything prepared to take over the world. His village will be the only true village left. And with this, we start the war arc. War arc of Naruto. Naruto with all his Jonin, all his stealth squad, all his brute squad, everybody that can really fight. Every shinobi in Naruto's village. Naruto himself, Fu doesn't come along because she's pregnant and Naruto doesn't want to risk it. And they go and they find where the other Kage are hiding, because they're not all in their villages right now. Their villages are vulnerable. So Naruto goes first. Like, most of the villages have been destroyed by Naruto already in his rampage of anger, but there's a few that still remains. The village hidden in the leaf, the village hidden in the cloud, and the village hidden in the sound is already in under Naruto's control, and they don't have the balls to try to disobey Naruto. And the village hidden in the sand are the only villages not destroyed or under Naruto's control. So Naruto goes and he marches to the leaf first. Actually, no. I want to save the leaf for last. Naruto goes and he marches to the Raikage's village first. The only person there is Killer Bee, and he wants to protect what his brother left him. The Raikage is still alive, but he's in the middle of a meeting with all the other Kages in the hidden leaf village, and Killer Bee, knowing that Naruto is too much for him, is willing to risk his life to protect the village. And with this, him and Naruto start fighting, and Naruto doesn't have to do too much to completely body Killer Bee, and he is able to overpower, and he likes Killer Bee. Killer Bee has a lot of heart and pride. He wants to bring Killer Bee over to his side one day, but if he's not able to do that, he'll just leave him alive and put him under his control, because Naruto, he only plans on killing a few people. He's not planning on killing all the Kage. He's planning on showing them that everything in this world is his. He's gonna turn every village into the village hidden in the moon, and his village is gonna be the only village alive. Like, it's gonna be the only village left alive. So with this, Naruto starts his combat with Killer Bee, overpowers Killer Bee easily. I think the Two Tails is also in the village hidden in the Raikage's village. So he also overpowers the Two Tails and brings her over to his side. So the Two Tails is officially a member of the kind of like the city, the capital of the village hidden in the moon. The cloud village is part of the village hidden in the moon now. The right Kage is exiled, and he's kind of just like, until Naruto demolishes everything and like takes everything under his control, he's kind of like a wanted fugitive. So there's the Leaf Village and the Sand Village are all that remains. Naruto marches to the Sand Village, and he doesn't have to move a finger. Mitsuki, who is now a Jonin in Naruto's village, not Kakashi, Itachi, who is now he's a Jonin and the leader of his stealth squad, who is also a high ranking. He's stronger than a high ranking Kage, and he could easily overpower Minato. And let's say Kisame go and take the village for Naruto. We're not gonna go into too much detail. We're gonna go into detail with the fight with the Leaf Village, because that's gonna be the biggest fight. So they overpower all these villages. The Kage of that village in the sand is considered a wanted fugitive, and he can't even go back to his own village. So now the news gets back to the Leaf Village, and they prepare for battle. And Naruto single-handedly wants to take out the Leaf Village. He flies up. Naruto can fly. Yes, I didn't mention it before, but yes, Naruto can fly. He flies up to like kind of what Pain had going on over the top of the village. He flies up. He looks down on the village, and he uses Shinra Tensei Almighty Push, and he destroys the village hidden in the leaf all in one blow. And with this one blow, almost everyone was killed except the Kages, Kushina, Menma, Mito, Jiraiya, and Tsunade, and a few other Jonin like Kakashi. Sasuke is a Jonin now. He is Minato's right hand man, and some other ninja like Choji, Shikamaru, Rock Lee, Mike Guy, those guys. You know what I'm saying? So they all get ready to face off against the great army Naruto has prepared. And notice that it's only Naruto. Naruto said, "I don't need an army for this one. I'll take you out all by myself. I've been waiting for this day forever." And one last time, Minato and the family tries to beg Naruto to stop what he's doing, and obviously my dog refuses, and they start the battle. Minato saying, "I'll teach you a lesson, brat." Excuse me, guys. "I'll teach you a lesson, brat." And Naruto is like, "Lord Fourth, you and the other villagers attacking me was the worst mistake you've ever had. I will make sure my son rules over this village when he is born." And Minato and Kushina and them are like, "Son, you're having a kid already? You're only 17 years old." And Naruto says, "It doesn't matter how old I am. I'm the ruler of this world now. Well, I have one more obstacle, which is you guys, and nothing should ever get in my way. A true god." And with this, Naruto starts the battle. He starts off by killing Kakashi, Might Guy, Rock Lee, and Shikamaru with one blow. He uses lightning style God Slayer, completely demolishes them. Then he uses lightning style Lightning Rain, and he that's that continuous thunder I was talking about in the last part. And he completely demolishes Kushina, and at this point she's on her last breath, and she's begging Naruto to save his life. And Naruto takes out the most powerful sword on Earth right now, the most powerful sword ever, and he slashes Kushina's head off so cleanly, bro. Clean. He slashes Kushina's head off. And with this, Naruto only has Minato, Kakashi. Only has Minato, Kakashi, Sasuke, and Choji left to fight, and some other fodder ninja that just got wiped out with the lightning rain. But these are the four main ninja. Kakashi says, "Naruto, I'm sorry for what I've done." And Naruto says, "I've already forgiven you. You relinquish this futile insolence, and you can join the village, and you have a position as." Let me see. You'll have a position as genin in my village. And Naruto, Kakashi, kind of taking offense to this, lunges at Naruto. Yeah, he slashes Kakashi with the sword, and Kakashi split into half, and it's kind of like a Mortal Kombat finish him type of thing, where Kakashi's body splits in half and slowly, like one of the sides slowly detached from the rest. Like you could see the vessels all spreading apart and falls apart, and Kakashi's dead almost instantly because that's fodder, my guy. That's fodder. Sasuke Uchiha realizing that this is a feudal matchup, and Naruto has to say one thing because a lot of you guys, I seen a few comments asking that Sasuke not be killed and that he kind of joins Naruto in a way. So I would say this: Naruto says, Sasuke Uchiha, what you think about Itachi is wrong, and he's actually in my village, and a bunch of other Uchihas. Come back with me. I don't have any grudges against you, and I'm pretty sure you don't have none against me. The Hidden Leaf village was the cause for your clan's annihilation, and Sasuke turns around and looks at Minato and to check if this was true. And all Minato does is puts his head down, and Sasuke drops his sword and walks over to Naruto's side. And Naruto teleports him to Itachi, and they start talking about things. You know what I'm saying? They start talking about what happened and stuff like that. And with this, you know what I'm saying? The only people left is Menma, Mito, and Minato. Jiraiya and Tsunade. Jiraiya uses that toad genjutsu where he puts them in the mouth of a toad, and Naruto just activates his Rinnegan and gets out of it. And they're all surprised by this, not knowing he has this type of this dojutsu. And Jiraiya's asking how he got that dojutsu, and Naruto doesn't have to answer to them. And Naruto with one jutsu, he uses Winstar Dimensional Splitter, and he completely annihilates Jiraiya and Tsunade with one swoop before Tsunade could even talk to him. Minma and Mito, seeing that their masters has been killed, start crying and begging Naruto to stop what he's doing and that everything could go back to normal. And Menma and Mito are saying, we're the children of prophecy. Hagoromo, the sage of six paths, will never let this happen. And speaking of this, later, no, I'm all that up. But yeah, Naruto basically says, oh, really? And he says, you guys were never the children of prophecy. That's why you're going to be easily killed by me. And Naruto dashes towards them, kind of in slow motion. Minato saying, please, Naruto, leave them alone. Naruto dashes toward them and cuts them up into little pieces with his sword. And Minato is the only one left. He is the only one left in his way. And Naruto, he decides that he doesn't want the Hidden Leaf village being like in his great plan for Earth, and he's planning on just destroying it. He's already destroyed it, actually. Nobody's left alive except Minato. Minato's village, everybody he's loved, was destroyed. He's the only one left, and he starts breaking down and crying, like he doesn't even know what to do anymore. And Naruto basically says, Minato Namikaze, I told you you'd pay in the most crazy way possible for what you've done to me. And I mean, it's true. Minato just starts crying. He puts his head down, and you can guess what Naruto does. He puts the man out of his misery and cuts the man's head off. And with this, kind of a portal opens up, and Hagoromo Otsutsuki pops up, and the fight between Hagoromo and Naruto is about to begin. Hagoromo claims that he made a pact with the Shinigami to come back and save the Shinobi world from Naruto, and to stop him from reviving Kaguya and taking the throne of the Otsutsuki. And Hagoromo and Naruto start fighting. Hagoromo thought he was overpowering Naruto, but to be honest, Naruto was just trying to see where Hagoromo's head at, and to see how weak a half Otsutsuki is compared to the Prince of our Otsutsuki. And Naruto then starts overpowering Hagoromo. Hagoromo uses his Rinne Sharingan, and he tries to use Shinra Tensei on Naruto. Naruto opens the palm of his hand to reveal a Rinnegan in the palm of his hands, and he sucks up the jutsu and tosses it back 15 times stronger at Hagoromo. And Hagoromo is basically, he's lost half his body at this point, and he really doesn't know what to do. He made a pact, his life is gonna be over there's nothing he could do to stop Naruto from taking over the world. Realizing this, Naruto decides that, you know what, I'm gonna let my mother finish you off. Naruto has been collecting all the Biju. He's collected Fu's Biju without killing her because it's Naruto. He can always find a way. And Naruto basically released the 10 tails, and the 10 tails is basically split open to reveal Kaguya, and Kaguya finishes the job on. He finishes the job on Hagoromo, and Hagoromo, the Sage of Six Paths, the god that the people thought he was destroyed by Naruto and Kaguya. Kaguya takes the throne as takes a throne. Like, Naruto doesn't make her powerful. Naruto is acknowledged as the king of Earth. Basically, he's the king of the shinobi world, and Kaguya is kind of held as royalty. Quick time skip about 2 years. Naruto is not planning to stay on Earth for long. He's about to go to the moon, to the home of the Otsutsuki very soon, and Naruto and Fu have gotten married. They have a kid. I'm not gonna name it yet. I'm not gonna say if it's a boy or girl. That's up to you guys in the comment section. They have a kid. Their kid is very powerful. Their kid is the heir of the Otsutsuskis. Naruto, in his final year, treats Fu like a queen and leaves Earth to his the kid is 5 years old, and Naruto decides to leave the Earth to his 5-year-old kid and his wife. And with this, Naruto leaves with Kaguya to depart to meet Momoshiki and to take the throne as king. Momoshiki, seeing what's happening, has sent royal guards to go get Naruto. Naruto, realizing that these guards are not that strong and that he's far stronger than them, realizes what power he truly holds. And Naruto in this has mastered, he has mastered the Tensegan, he has mastered the Rinnegan, he has mastered almost all the dojutsu he has, and he's very adept at it. So the only thing left to do, you know what I'm saying, is to take his place on the throne. I'm gonna tell you guys, to be honest, the final part of this series is coming very soon. We're gonna start another What If soon enough. But you know what I'm saying, if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, you know what I'm saying, comment, subscribe. Again, let me grab this because again, big shout out to the Akatsuki members, you know what I'm saying? Big shout out to the Akatsuki members. Shout out to Hellblaze, of course, my boy, right hand man right there. He's always coming through. And shout out to Shoya Ishida, you know what I'm saying? Newest member. And congratulate my boy in the comment section, man. And leave in the comment section down below what Naruto's kid should be named. Leave down below how, like, if it should be a boy or a girl, and give me some other ideas for new what ifs that's gonna come up soon. You know what I'm saying? It's been your boy Glitch, man. I'm gonna leave y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.